So the Game Awards are here. Well, the nominations, of course. Jeff Keighley's yearly award show is back, and we're going to be submitting some of our predictions for some of the awards, like the Best RPG, Best Action, and obviously the Game of the Year. Some of the most nominated include Alan Wake and Baldur's Gate 3, which got 8 nominations, Marvel Spider-Man 2 with 7 nominations, Hi-Fi Rush, Super Mario Wonders, and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, which got 5. Hey guys, it's your boy Peter, aka King Exodus. And I think it's time to wrap up 2023, arguably the best year in gaming history. And if you haven't quite voted yet or you want to follow along, I'll leave the link down in the description below. With all that being said, let's kick off that intro and get into this voting. Alright, so here's all our categories for 2023, and I'll start with the esport ones because I'm not really ingrained in esports, so we'll try to make these quick. Best esports game, probably Valorant. Best esports athlete, Faker. I've seen his name before. Best esports team, Evil Geniuses. They play Valorant, sure. Best esports coach, I'll go with Zondik. He's got the cool name. Best esports event, the only one I really watched was Evo, so we'll go with that. Next is Content Creator of the Year, and I'm gonna go with Iron Mouse. Don't ask why, we're just gonna go with that, all right? Now, we'll start with Best Game Direction, and we'll leave Game of the Year for the very end. But some of these I'll vote with what I think, and some I'll vote with what I personally hold dear. So, starting off with this one, we're gonna go Best Game Direction. I think Baldur's Gate 3 is gonna win, but I'm gonna go Alan Wake 2. Next, Best Narrative. Everyone loves that Baldur's Gate 3, but Alan Wake 2's story is just too good. It's just too good. Next is Best Art Direction, and I played all of these, all fun games, all entertaining. But I really enjoyed Hi-Fi Rush. And what they did with that game is, that's all I can say. Hi-Fi Rush, Best Art Direction. It should win it. But I can see where Alan Wake goes, because Alan Wake was really good. Next is Best Score and Music. Now, personally, I really enjoy the Final Fantasy, just the OST across the board. When I made that video for the review for it, I really didn't know what songs to put because I just enjoyed them all personally. But again, is there a better choice than the actual, the actual rhythm game on this list? So I'm gonna go Hi-Fi Rush. Maybe I'm picking the wrong one, but Hi-Fi Rush, solid. That game was really good. Next is Best Audio Design. Recognizing the best in-game audio and sound design, I'm gonna go with Hi-Fi. No, I too many. It's not gonna win a lot of them. I want to go with one of these horror games. So, Resident Evil, Dead Space would be good choice. I'm gonna go Alan Wake 2. I think it's gonna win. This game was great. It was awesome, and it should win one of these two audio categories. Next is Best Performance, and I think personally they all did a really good job bringing these characters to life. But I'm gonna bring my bias for Spider-Man, and Yuri Lowenthal. What he did with Spider-Man is top tier. I'm going with Spider-Man. It is what it is. I'm going with that one. Next is Innovation and Accessibility. This is usually one I don't really know too much about, but I'm gonna go with Spider-Man because I'm a Spider-Man head. All right, I'm biased, so I gotta give them one at least. I gotta give them something. Next is Games for Impact. I play a lot of games, but I did not play 5 of these 6. So I'm gonna go with the only game I actually played this year, with this Tachia. I think that's what it was called, but did play this one, so we'll go with that one. Next is Best Ongoing, and this one, I don't know what to pick, to be honest with you. Look, I think what Fortnite did was awesome for their fans and their community. Genshin Impact's always gonna be solid. Apex also always going to be solid. Final Fantasy, is this one 14? I think it's 14. But I'm going to go with Cyberpunk 2077. Look, I understand that it was one of those games that were like terrible when it first came out. I'm actually in the minority. I really loved it. And then when they came out with 2.0, top tier. And especially since they're coming out with version 2.1, which is even making the game better. Cyberpunk 2077, it is. Next is best independent game. And personally, I think this was really easy. Sea of Stars. What Sabotage Studio did with this game is top tier. I don't know about best RPG of the year, but it was one of the top ones for sure. And if you haven't got around to it, please do. Next is best debuting indie game, and I'm gonna go with Cocoon personally. Next is best mobile game, and personally do not play any of these, so I'm gonna go with what I know most, and that's Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, which I know a lot of people do not like, but I'm just gonna pick it. Next is best VR game, which I haven't really dived into VR, but I'm gonna go with Horizon Call of the Mountain because I'm a PlayStation shill. Sure. Next, we have best action game, and one of these don't deserve to be here. Dead Island 2, just saying. Armored Core and Hi-Fi Rush were in a tier above. Remnant 2 and Ghost Runner 2. Ghost Runner 2 is a little under Remnant 2, but I would love to pick Hi-Fi Rush. I really do. But Armored Core 6 was something else. It was really good. So best action game right here. Now it's best action adventure game, and for this one I think Alan Wake 2 is going to win. Or you know what, this one will probably go to Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, because you know I'm not really giving them a lot here, but they deserve to get some recognition for the work that they did, because this was everybody's game of the year for the longest before we got to, you know, like October, November. But I'm gonna be biased and I'm gonna go with Marvel's Spy. No, I'm not. I really want to, but you know, I'm gonna go with who I think is gonna win. Alan Wake 2. Now it's best RPG, and again, I think this was gonna go to Baldur's Gate 3. So I'm gonna pick Baldur's Gate 3, but personally my favorite was Final Fantasy 16. It's a little bit on the longer side of things. I understand that, but it was the best RPG in my opinion. Lies of P was really good too. Sea of Stars, like I said, another really good one. One of the top 5 RPGs of the year, obviously. And Starfield. I don't want to get into Starfield. I'm gonna go with Baldur's Gate 3 because it's gonna probably win it, let's be honest. Next is best fighting, and God of Rock and Pocket Bravery are not things I've touched this year. Mortal Kombat 1 I've played a little, but it's not like enough to say like, oh, I've played Mortal Kombat 1. And Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2 I have not played either, but I have it on my radar. So I'm gonna go with what I played, and I really did enjoy it. I would have probably picked it anyways, but Street Fighter 6 it is. Next is best family game, and this was gonna be easy. Party Animals. Nah, I'm kidding. Though I need to get around to this. I'm gonna go with Super Mario Bros. Wonder. One of the best games of the year. It is what it is. Next is best sim or strategy, and I'm gonna go with the one that I did pick up, which is Pikmin 4. So easy. Next is best sports and racing game, and the only game I played is Forza Motorsport. I'm probably gonna go with that, though the only sports game I really play are like WWE 2K or Madden, which those two will probably never be here. Let's be honest. So Forza Motorsport it is. Next is best multiplayer. Now, like I said, I need to get around to Party Animals. A lot of people say they have a lot of fun with it. Mario Bros. Wonder does have a multiplayer mode, but this is one of those things. I think it's more like a solo game. There is multiplayer in it. You know, you can play up to 4 people, but I don't really use that feature. Street Fighter 6. It's a fighting game. Love it, but I get whooped a lot. So I'm going to go with Baldur's Gate 3 because I know it's probably going to win. But if I was to pick like a real one, Street Fighter 6, just because, you know, that's probably one I've used more multiplayer on. But Baldur's Gate 3 is probably going to win. Next is best adaptation, and this is between two: Super Mario Bros. Movie or The Last of Us. And I did love Super Mario Bros. I did love the movie. All right, it was good. It was a lot different than a lot of people thought it was gonna be. But The Last of Us was one of the few things that actually got me hooked on the television, had me waiting for that Sunday release. So I'm gonna go with The Last of Us. Oh baby, next is most anticipated game. And I'm excited for pretty much all of these, to be honest with you. I would say maybe not Star Wars Outlaw or Hades 2. Not that Hades isn't a good game, it's just I love RPGs. That's just, I'm gonna be out front with it. Tekken 8, dope too. Excited to see what direction they go with it. But, you know, it is a fighting game, and we got, what, 3 great ones this past year? 4 maybe? So this is gonna be between Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. And I'm gonna go with the surprising hit and just do what everybody else is gonna do. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Come on now. The moment we finished that part 1, we all wanted this. We all did. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie. You know it. You know it. We're gonna go with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Though I am excited for Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. I really am. Right now I'm playing Like a Dragon Gaiden. So now, Game of the Year. I've been struggling with this one, to be honest. These are all great games, and the only thing I will say is Resident Evil 4, kind of a weird choice here. But I get it. It was really good. Look, objectively, it will be Baldur's Gate 3. It will be. It just will be. I'm just gonna be honest. When a game is being told, hey bro, chill the F down, we need to do our job too, you know you struck on gold. All right, it is what it is. Baldur's Gate 3 will win Game of the Year. But my personal Game of the Year was Marvel Spider-Man 2, because of how long I really waited for it and how excited I was. Ever since I beat the original, I think I beat it in like 5 days. I got the platinum for it. I have been excited for this game for quite a while. But like I said, I will vote for the thought that what everyone else is going to vote and what probably is going to win, which is Baldur's Gate 3. That is your Game of the Year for 2023. But my personal one is Marvel Spider-Man 2. I'm just going to be on it. I'm going to be up front with it. I loved Tears of the Kingdom. I loved Alan Wake 2. It was good. Super Mario Bros. Wonder, shout out to them for getting on the list. But I think personal Marvel Spider-Man 2 and Baldur's Gate 3 is like the I gotta be right choice. Those are my selections. What do you think of my choices? Good, bad? I think I did pretty good. Personally, I think I did pretty good. Let me know what your Game of the Year is down in the comments down below. I'd love to hear what you guys think about some of the games that we got this year. And they don't even have to be specifically any of the 6 that were selected. It could be something random. If Liza P is your favorite, tell me why. I'd love to hear that. And if you like this video, consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more gaming content like my review on Marvel Spider-Man 2, my personal Game of the Year, which is right here, or what YouTube thinks you might like, which is here. Thank you for watching this video. Until next time, your boy, King Exodus, is out.